Hello, everyone. Today we are in the middle of it. Not really in the middle of it. Instead of picking the garden and cooking in one video, I'm decided to make it two videos. So we're just doing cooking with garden vegetables this time. This is a recipe from, let me get the book, from the Taste of Home Cookbook. Above it. And it is the smoked Gouda. Oh, there. Can you see it? Smoked Gouda and Swiss Chard Strata from this. Swiss chard is in the name, but we're not actually using Swiss chard. I've got Brussels sprout leaves. Um, the plant makes these really big leaves, and then as it grows up, the bottom leaves kind of wither. Um, but if you don't let them wither, you can just break them off and you can eat with them. Which one of these just fell on the floor. Okay, so a point. All right, I picked those. I cut off the stems, and we're doing the stems and onions first. Oh, well, the first part of this is you make bacon, and then you save 1 tablespoon of grease. But to save time, I just made bacon this morning. We had it for breakfast, and for dinner we're eating this. Dinner. This one, it does take. There's a long prep time in this, and I'll show you what I'm doing with the cutting board. I'm going to cut up these onions. These are green onions. The recipe calls for 1 large white onion. So what I did was I cut off the white part of the onion. So I cut off the white part of the onion, and I will cut up the green part of the onion, and it will go at a separate place in time. All right, so I'll do that in the pan. It's sizzling. Yeah, I cooked the bacon earlier, but I saved some of the bacon grease from previous one. I'm chopping up the Swiss chard into little chunks. All right. I'm going to get better cameras for this in future videos. Subscribe and find out where this channel goes. All right. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lucas' dad, Nathan, and I'm right now a stay-at-home dad, and I've been off work for about a year now, so it's time to go back. But while I've been off work, I've been tech practice and cooking, and so I want to show you, which could be me later if I forget, how to cook a lot of dishes. Just stirring this around just for like 2 minutes. So stir that around for 2 minutes, and lightly grease a 13 by 9 baking dish. Cook charred stems and onion in reserved drippings over medium heat until tender, about 4 minutes. So I need to add 2 minutes to that. Then add the charred leaves, or in our case, Brussels sprouts, and red pepper. Cook 2 minutes. For my red peppers, I was cooking a dish last night, and I just put them I just cut everything up, and I just put it in a bag because I knew I was going to use it today for this recipe. This is burning a little bit, so lowering the temperature. Oh, goodness. I'm not a professional. I haven't won any awards, but I'm just trying to cook better and better every day. And if you like videos like this, like and subscribe. Okay. If you don't like the video, just like it anyway. I'll get better, and then you'll be glad you did when you come back 6 months or whatever. All right, so what are we doing? Cook chard stems and onions in reserve dripping over medium heat. Make sure medium heat. Medium heat. That was my 2-minute timer. It should have been a 4-minute timer. But looking at the way everything is cooking, I cooked it a little too high. So I'm going to go ahead and move forward with this because I'm feeling everything's soft and the onions are starting to brown and everything's getting a little greasy. So we're going to go with the next instruction. Add chard leaves and red pepper, then cook 2 minutes. That's it. We're substituting Brussels sprouts. I'm going to get a lid. I'll leave the peppers. All right. What else do we need? In the book. Oh. While this cooks, get some. While this cooks, we're also making some bread, toasting some bread. We can just. It needs 12 slices of bread. That's quite a lot of bread. We can do it. I got a toast station, so we'll cook 2 pieces at a time. And then we'll just, when we've cooked them all, then we'll just spice them up. I really like this recipe. It's a great one if you buy a loaf of bread and you don't use it as quickly as you think you will. In this case, I bought 2 loaves of bread. You have to buy 2 loaves of bread at a time at Sam's Club. And so we go through about 1 3/4, but it's the same price as buying 1 loaf at a different store. This is a good way to use that. Another way to still have bread and use it is they call it crumbing. You can get crumbs. And I've also got panko crumbs. In addition to the bread, at the top layer, I'm going to do panko crumbs instead of just regular bread. That's something to look forward to later in the episode. I could have really sliced these up. We got another, it's like a Chinese vegetable. We've got too much of that, so I'm going to put that in there too. It doesn't need quite as much cooking. It just needs to kind of wilt it. Um, yes. All right. I missed the time to put this one in. What I'll do is just put green onions. Next, we're going to grease the pan. What does that mean? This means you can use a pan spray, cooking spray, or in this case, I actually have baking grease. That's a lot of baking grease. Um, so with this recipe, you're cooking the bacon, so you'll have bacon grease. Um, this has been in the fridge for a while, but it's okay. Get the spoon, make sure the whole pan is all greased up. That's, I'm trying to do this a little faster so the videos aren't so long. All right. Let's see what's next step. We greased the 13 pan. We're still cooking the bread. I'm not going to use as much because I'm going to use the panko at the end. Trying to get that grease off my fingers. All right, I got a paper towel. Okay, I'm turning the heat off because we are about ready, but the bread's not quite ready. So we'll just put this one in the burner. Let's see what I need to bake this up. Oh, since we've already got the vegetables cooked, I'm just going to slice the bread in a little cube. Do that for now. slices across. 4x4 for 16 pieces per bread. Put the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. This piece of bread didn't get so toasty. I could have toasted it a little longer, but I did not. So I'm just putting some of the bread at the bottom. It needs a thicker layer on the bottom. Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that's enough to line the bottom of my pan. So next, I'm going to fold in the vegetables. We got a Bitter Goods, cheddar, Gouda, and Gruyere cheese. Save some for the top. I don't think I put enough vegetables in it. I picked a lot more than I put in. I was trying to do this quickly and I didn't think it turned out quite how I wanted it to turn out. You're probably wondering, why isn't this edited? Why am I doing this as a live video? Especially I haven't told you about it and you never knew about it. The reason why I'm doing this as a live video is because I don't have time to edit it right now, or the skills involved with editing it. And I don't really know which videos people are interested in, so I don't want to edit a video and spend days on it and then nobody watches it. If I do the live video and nobody watches it, at least I have a record of what I've cooked that day. Okay. That's, I don't know what happened there, but That's not quite overwhelming. Put this green onion over the top. I'll save some for when it's finished because we're going to dry out steam. Let's see the next step. All right, the next step is the more ingredients. I was going to use this bowl. I need to pour the bacon on it. No, the bacon goes over the top. We need, for the remaining ingredients, we need 10 eggs and 3.5 cups of milk and a little salt and a little bit of pepper. So, I want something to give a little spice. You can measure. I'm not going to. I'm probably sure, but. It's just a lot of eggs are going to break. I just put something down here. Let's okay, yeah, that is not the way you break an egg. I will do better. How about this? Yep. 2, 3, 4. That was 5. We're going to do one more. The vegetables are not as much, so I didn't put as much bread. So I'm not going to put as much eggs. I'll run the disposal later. Get these eggs out of the way. All right, here we go. All right, so that was fascinating. Um, right here, if you just joined in, we're making Swiss Gouda and Swiss Chard Strata. Right. That color looks like this. I'm not sure if it's supposed to or not. But we'll find out. I've cooked this before, so I'm not really strict to the recipe. I'm just trying to go with a general impression about the recipe. I'm just gonna remember what I like about it, what I don't. Oh, we need a little salt. Okay. We got a little salt, and in my house we really love harissa. This harissa is a really good spice. So it's kind of unique. I forget where it's from. Hey Google. Hey Google. Oh, Google is. I forgot to unplug Google, so I can do the. Yeah. Okay. I'm just mixing that all up together. The recipe asks for like black pepper and cayenne pepper, but I don't think that's necessary. There we go. I'm pouring the eggs over. Just gonna damp it down, make sure all the bread's soaking up all the eggs. Okay. And we need, now it's time for the bacon. I'm gonna make it crumbly. Yeah, some pieces are more crumbly than others. I don't know which. Yeah, this is a breakfast dish, but it took so long to prepare. I'm just cooking it in the afternoon for the evening. Squeezing it down just a little bit so it has more compactness. Right. Okay, I think that's done for now. So we're gonna put cover over it, and was half of it. All right, we'll just get another little bit for the other half. We're going to put it in the fridge and let it wait for 7 hours and then get it out. And it says then get it out of the fridge, then cook it for 1 hour at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's puffy and a little bit light brown on the top. All right, delicious. Wow. Okay, that's easy. All right, hope you enjoy. And if you, like I said, like it, comment it, get this video going somewhere. All right, or don't. Even if you hate it, comment something that you hated. What'd you like about it? What did you not like about it? Are you going to try them? Try it. Post pictures if you can. I don't know if you can do that or not in the comments. But if you can, I would love to see it. All right. Let me know how it goes.